Gentlemen, listen up. Every man's journey comes to a crossroads, a moment where you decide who you're going to be. Are you waiting for a nod of approval, or are you ready to carve your own path? Today, we're diving into the heart of Stoic philosophy, the wisdom of warriors like Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus, to answer two critical questions. When do you need a woman's strength by your side? And when do you move forward without asking her permission? This isn't just about relationships, it's about your purpose, your power, and your legacy. Let's get into it. There's a point in every man's life when he must stop chasing validation and start living with purpose. You don't need to ask her permission to grow, to lead, or to become the man you were meant to be. You're not here to beg for approval, you're here to fulfill your duty. That's the Stoic way. The great Stoics didn't pause for applause before making choices. They acted with virtue, clarity, and discipline, not fleeting emotions. They didn't wonder, will others be okay with this? They asked, is this right? And then they moved forward, unapologetically. But let's be real, a good woman can be your greatest ally. Her support, her wisdom, her strength, these can lift you higher than you could ever go alone. A true partner doesn't hold you back. She pushes you to be better. When you're building your empire, whether it's your body, your business, or your boundaries, a woman who loves you will walk beside you, not stand in your way. You need her when the weight feels heavy, when the world tests your resolve, when you crave a voice that steadies your soul. A real woman doesn't demand you shrink, she challenges you to rise. Still, there's a line. Too many men lose themselves in relationships, tiptoeing around, asking, is it okay if I chase this dream? Can I hit the gym? Will she support my hustle? The moment you start pleading instead of leading, you surrender your power. A true man doesn't ask for permission to improve. He improves. He doesn't seek approval to pursue his mission. He starts the chase. A Stoic man knows he's responsible for his own soul, his own life, his own legacy. When to act without asking. So, when do you move without asking her? When it's about your growth, your purpose, your principles. You don't need her green light to hit the gym, to start that business, to set boundaries that protect your peace. You don't ask, can I be disciplined? You just become disciplined. You don't say, is it okay to chase my calling? You pursue it, calmly, quietly, powerfully. Stoicism teaches you to master yourself first. Epictetus said, no man is free who is not master of himself. That mastery begins when you stop asking and start acting. This isn't about arrogance or dismissing her, it's about being grounded in who you are. When your actions are rooted in truth, discipline, and growth, you don't need anyone's permission to move forward. Build your body, build your business, build your boundaries. If she's the right woman, she'll see your fire and walk with you. If she doesn't, brother, keep walking. You weren't born to beg for support. You were born to carry the weight, to lead yourself, to forge your path. When you need her. Now, let's talk about when you need a woman's strength. A real man doesn't go it alone every time. A woman who loves you brings something irreplaceable, perspective, balance, a fire that fuels your own. When the world feels like it's crumbling, her voice can ground you. When your vision gets blurry, her clarity can guide you. When you're battling doubt, her belief in you can be the spark that keeps you moving. You need her when you're strategizing, when you're reflecting, when you're rebuilding after a setback. A true partner isn't just along for the ride. She's your co-strategist, your confidant, your anchor. But here's the catch. Needing her doesn't mean depending on her approval. You lean on her strength, not her permission. You value her input, not her veto power. A woman who truly loves you doesn't want you to ask, is this okay? She wants to see you act, with focus, with stability, with that quiet confidence that says, I've got this. She wants to feel your purpose, not hear your hesitation. If she's demanding you check in for every move, she's not the one. Your mission doesn't need explaining to those who were never meant to understand it. The Stoic path forward. So, How do you live this? Stop shrinking. Stop apologizing for wanting to be better. The next time you're tempted to ask, "Is it okay to be me?" Pause. Remember, you don't need her permission to grow. You don't need her approval to chase your path. You're a man, and a man moves forward with or without applause. But when you find a woman who sees your vision, who walks with you, who challenges you to be greater, cherish her. Lean on her when the load is heavy, but never let her carry your purpose. That's yours alone. Live on your terms, not to impress, not to please, but to honor the man you were born to be. The more you lead yourself, the more others will follow, including her. That's Stoicism, that's freedom, that's power. Gentlemen, this is your time to take a step. Stop waiting. Start building. Lead yourself with the strength of a Stoic and let the right woman walk beside you, not in front of you. If this resonates, share it with a brother who needs to hear it. Subscribe, hit that bell, and let's keep building men of purpose, one day at a time. Until next time, stay focused, stay disciplined, stay stoic.